9 Promises for battling anxiety. Stop for a moment and think how many different sinful actions and attitudes come from anxiety. Anxiety about finances can give rise to coveting and greed and hoarding and stealing. Anxiety about succeeding at some task can make you irritable and abrupt and surly. Anxiety about relationships can make you withdrawn and indifferent and uncaring about other people. Anxiety about how someone will respond to you can make you cover over the truth and lie about things. So if anxiety could be conquered, a lot of sins would be overcome. Let us follow the pattern of Jesus and Paul. Today, battle the unbelief of anxiety with the promises of God. Here are 9 of those promises. When I am anxious about some risky new venture or meeting, I battle unbelief with the promise. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will help you. I'll strengthen you. I will uphold you with my victorious right hand. Isaiah 41:10. When I am anxious about my ministry being useless and empty, I fight unbelief with the promise. So shall my word that goes forth from my mouth, it will not come back to me empty, but accomplish that which I purpose, and prosper in the thing for which I sent it. Isaiah 55:11. When I am anxious about being too weak to do my work, I battle unbelief with the promise of Christ. My grace is sufficient for you. My power is made perfect in weakness. 2 Corinthians 12:9. And as your days so shall your strength be. Deuteronomy 33:25. When I am anxious about decisions I have to make about the future, I battle unbelief with the promise. I will instruct you and teach you the way you should go. I will counsel you with my eye upon you. Psalm 32:8. When I am anxious about facing opponents, I battle unbelief with the promise. If God is for us, who can be against us? Romans 8:31. When I am anxious about being sick, I battle unbelief with the promise that tribulation works patience, and patience approvedness, and approvedness hope, and hope does not make us ashamed. Romans 5:3-5. When I am anxious about getting old, I battle unbelief with the promise. Even into your old age I am he, and to gray hairs I will carry you. I have made, and I will bear, I will carry and will save. Isaiah 46:4. When I am anxious about dying, I battle unbelief with the promise that none of us lives to himself and none of us dies to himself. If we live to the Lord, and if we die to the Lord. So whether we live or die, we are the Lord's. For to this end Christ died and rose again, that he might be Lord both of the dead and the living. Romans 14:8-9. When I am anxious that I may make shipwreck of faith and fall away from God, I battle unbelief with the promise. He who began a good work in you will complete it unto the day of Christ. Philippians 1:6. He who calls you is faithful. He will do it. 1 Thessalonians 5:23. He is able for all time to save those who draw near to God through him, since he always lives to make intercession for them. Hebrews 7:25.
And I am sure of this, that he who began a good work in you will bring it to completion at the day of Jesus Christ.